why leading Brampton is more challenging than other cities. Also, you were a big advocate to control the crime here in the Peel region. But recently we saw that 140 million of drug bust, 19 were arrested. As the bail reform were implemented with effect from 15 July, still people were released with conditions. How you see is bail reform effective or still what's going on there?
Well, that's more of a federal question. Having said that, I think I've never been shy to raise my voice when it came to some of the challenges we've had in public safety. And on public safety, I looked at Brampton and I said, we don't have enough police officers. So over the last number of years, we've had a record hiring of officers. We had one of the worst ratios of police to population. That has now been addressed. At the same time, our courts were over capacity, our correctional facilities were over capacity. Been working with the province to reconcile that. And federally, the criminal code had too many loopholes. Bail reform was something that was desperately needed. I believe in Brampton, we led the charge nationally after the Darian Henderson-Bellman tragedy to bring bail reform. As you know, I testified before the House of Commons and was here with the Minister of Public Safety to announce the changes. What I hear from police and from Crowns, these changes will be very helpful. They will move the yardstick forward. Of course, there are going to be instances where individuals still receive bail. We have a due process in Canada, but I'm going to continue to be one of the advocates and one of the voices in our country to have a justice system that eliminates loopholes and works for victims.